Well, hello, and I'm Crystal Whitman. Thanks for joining us for NBC6 Local 33 News at 6 o'clock. We begin with developing news for you tonight. The Department of Transportation and Development now says that the joint repair work is now finished on the Intercoastal Canal Bridge in West Baton Rouge Parish. Now, Secretary Sean Wilson posted the message on Friday, adding that there will still be lane closures at night on the bridge for crews to do some final cleanup work, but says you won't be seeing any of those metal plates on the bridge. Noon tonight at 6, the power is back on for some customers in Ascension Parish, but a major Prairieville road remains closed. A major accident on LA 74 near El Landry Road forces crews to shut down the road after a car ran off the road this morning and ran into a utility pole. Now, crews spent most of the day working to repair that utility pole, getting the power back on for customers, as well as reopening the road. No word yet on how serious the injuries were in that crash. Well, the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office is mourning the loss of one of their deputies tonight after he was killed in an accident on Friday off duty. Now, police say 36-year-old John DePedro Jr. died after hitting a speed bump on Highway 30 when he tried to pass a car on his motorcycle in a no-passing zone. Sheriff Sid Gotro tells us the deputy had served the parish for 11 years, including 3 on the Special Community Anti-Crime Team. Now, we will post an update on funeral arrangements as soon as they are announced on our BR Proud News app. Well, today marks 20 years from the deadly mass shooting at Columbine High School in Colorado. Now, overnight, dozens gathered in Clement Park in Littleton, Colorado. There were no speeches, but just moments of silence for the people gathered to reflect and remember the 12 students and 1 teacher killed on April the 20th, 1999. There were more ceremonies scheduled for today to remember the victims of that school shooting. Well, it appears LSU's men's basketball coach will not be traveling to New York this week to testify in a college basketball trial. A federal judge ruled coaches paying players was irrelevant to federal bribery charges brought against former basketball consultants Christian Dawkins and Merrill Code. Now, that ruling means that Wade and Arizona head coach Sean Miller will not have to testify this week. Wade was reportedly subpoenaed by Dawkins' lawyers after the coach was caught on a reported FBI wiretap discussing an offer to a recruit with the former college basketball middleman. Now, Wade was suspended as head coach last month after that transcript came to light, but was reinstated this week. Now, that was the send-off this afternoon as the LSU gymnastics team left their hotel heading to compete for a national championship. The team just took to the floor for the NCAA Gymnastics Championships in Fort Worth, Texas. Now, LSU finished second in the semifinal to advance to tonight's 4-team final. Now, Go Nation's Ashley Leotis is there covering tonight's meet, and she'll have highlights and reaction tonight on NBC Local 33 News at 10. Morgan Beard will also be having more coming up in your Go Nation Sports Report. Well, 6 months after Hurricane Michael slammed Florida's panhandle, the National Weather Service has upgraded its status to a Category 5 storm. Hurricane Michael was originally listed as a Category 4 storm when it made landfall. The upgrade strengthened makes Michael one of only 4 Category 5 storms to hit the U.S. It's the first Category 5 hurricane to make landfall in the U.S. since Hurricane Andrew, and that was back in 1992. Well, officials say an electrical problem likely led to Monday's massive fire at the Notre Dame Cathedral. Officials say the 850-year-old structure is unstable since the walls are supported by wood planks. Donors have already pledged more than $1 billion to rebuild the historic church, and experts say it could take at least 15 years to repair that building. President Donald Trump is spending Easter weekend at his Florida resort, and while the president continues to claim the Mueller report totally exonerated him of collusion and obstruction of justice, he's also stepping up attacks on Robert Mueller at the same time. Meanwhile, members of Congress consider what to do next. Chris Pallone has that story.
During a holiday weekend of golf in Florida, President Donald Trump is once again attacking special counsel Robert Mueller on Twitter, calling him highly conflicted and dismissing his investigation as a witch hunt, while at the same time embracing the report's final conclusions. Zero collusion and zero obstruction, claims a video Trump posted Saturday morning. But that's not quite what the 448-page report says. Mueller concluded despite repeated contacts between the Trump campaign and Russians and lies about those contacts, he could not prove a criminal conspiracy existed. And while Mueller exposed 10 instances in which the president might have committed obstruction of justice, current Justice Department rules bar the prosecution of a sitting president.
I'm so glad to see you.
Members of Congress on both sides of the aisle are pondering their next moves. Democratic Senator Elizabeth Warren, the first presidential candidate to call for the president to be impeached.
We have a Constitution of the United States, and it says when a president engages in this kind of activity, then it's time for impeachment.
And some members of the president's party are breaking ranks and criticizing the Trump campaign. In a statement, Utah Senator Mitt Romney said he's sickened and appalled by what's in the report. And the president's first Republican re-election opponent is going even further.
I think the evidence was pretty darn clear in the Mueller report that he was, in fact, guilty of obstruction of justice. But the prosecutors said right up top, we're not going to make a traditional prosecutive judgment.
House Democrats have issued a subpoena to see the entire Mueller report and say they will call Attorney General Bill Barr and Robert Mueller to answer questions in the next few weeks. Chris Pallone, NBC News.
Well, if you woke up this morning craving some crawfish, well, you are not alone. This Easter weekend is usually one of the most popular mudbug weekends of the season. Several crawfish locations around the city saw long lines yesterday as people geared up for boils on this holiday weekend. But some farmers say recent heavy rains has made keeping up with the demands pretty tough.
98%, 95% of our production is coming out of farm-raised crawfish. If it wasn't for the rice field production, we would literally have very few crawfish to sell today.
And right now, the average price for the live crawfish sits at $3.49 a pound. Meanwhile, boiled bugs are going to be about $4.69 a pound. Well, coming up, bouncing back, LSU basketball's impressive response to being blown out on Thursday highlights